Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how you can add event screens into your workflow that only appear when a specific type of event is selected. So whether you choose to record a video or choose to take photos. So let's have a look at this event here. And in the designer you can see that I've chosen videos and I've also chosen to capture 2 photos. So by having both these options selected, if you look in the screen designer, in the workflow you can see there is a choose recording screen. And on here we've got record a video and take 2 photos. So the user can choose to record a video or take a photo or 2 photos. So how can you get a screen to appear after the user has chosen to take 2 photos but not when they choose to record a video? So let's do that. The first thing to do is to add a screen. So let's add a screen here. I'm going to call this before photo. And as you can see, by default, it appears at the top of the screen list. So I'm going to move this down below the choose recording screen. So it's here. I'm going to probably put a video on this screen, so let's do that. So I'm going to set the background of this screen to be a video. Let's choose this one. So the screen is saying happy birthday. I'm going to set the display time of the screen to be on-screen video. So what that means is that this screen will only appear until the video has stopped playing. In other words, it will say happy birthday and then it will move on to the next screen. Right, the last thing you have to do here is to make sure that this screen only appears if the user has chosen photo capture. And that's where these options come in. We've got one option for each of the recording types. So we've got record video, take photo, add text message, question and answer, or karaoke video event. So I only want this screen to appear when the user chooses photo capture. So I'm going to deactivate the other 4 options. So as you can see now, this screen will only show if the user chooses a photo capture event. The other thing I'm going to do on here is I'm going to add the camera item. Now that's quite important because I want to keep the live view going, and the way to do that with Rightmove is to have the camera item on this screen as well. Now if you don't want this to appear, that's fine, we can hide it. So I'm going to zoom out and I'm dragging this off the top edge of the screen so it won't appear when the event plays. But the key point here is that the camera item is still being used on this screen, so it will keep the camera live view showing. Right, let's try playing the event. So the first thing I will do is I will choose to take 2 photos. So we should see the happy birthday screen before we take the photos. Let's do that. Here's the happy birthday screen. It then moves on to get ready, and we take the first photo, shows the photo, and then it moves on to photo 2. It then shows that photo, thanks the user, and takes it back to the start screen. So let's now record a video. So when I click this, you will see that the happy birthday screen will not appear. So let's do that. Straight on to get ready, and then we're recording. Record the video. Shows the video. And back to the start screen. So let's do the same for the video recording sequence. So if I go back into the editor, I'm going to add another screen this time. I'm going to call this before video. Again, I'm moving this down below the choose recording screen. Now obviously you can put these screens wherever you like in the workflow, but I'm just putting them after the choose recording screen at the moment, but they could be down here somewhere, anywhere really. Now in this example, I need to make it appear with the recording option, the video recording option, but not with the other 4 options. So this screen is only going to appear now when the user chooses to record a video. In this example, I'll just leave the screen as it is, but set the display to 2. So now this screen will only appear for 2 seconds. In fact, I'll just put a label on here to say before video. Obviously, you can design the screen however you want. So let's try that now. Play the event. So let's click record a video. We will see the before video screen for 2 seconds. And then we record the video. And one last time, this time take 2 photos just to show that in this example we won't show the before video screen, we will show the happy birthday screen. And then we're on to capturing the photos. So I hope you can see how you can insert screens into the workflow that only appear depending on which recording type the user has chosen. Thanks for watching.